Now, how do you get rid of guilt? Well, one of the ways is you attach yourself to somebody like Elvis Presley, who has his whole existence was to take guilt away from people. He started out that way, and he ended up that way. The first phase was 1954 to about 1965, when he did strictly rock and roll, and he got on television, and he did things that people at that time only did in private. And it was like he was saying, it's okay. You don't have to feel guilty about it. The second phase, which started about 1970, he came back and he added something. In his concerts, if you noticed, he not only did all the movements and the motions, which by that time were pretty commonly accepted, okay? But then he also added spiritual songs at the end. So it was like, not only are your impulses okay, but now they're blessed.
And fans on pilgrimage to Memphis seek both the blessing of Elvis and that of the Christian church.
I can understand that people have spiritual leanings and want to find a way to God, but there is only one way to God. You know, Elvis never said, I am the way, I am the life, I am the truth, and no man will ever come to God except he comes through me. Elvis didn't say that, Jesus said it. Elvis is always going to be a special person in our lives because of what he did for our lives. But what he didn't offer was salvation. He did not offer a way back to God. Those of us that have successful lives, mostly we have those lives successful because of what God has done for us through Jesus, nobody else. And so it would horrify me, and that's why I still firmly believe, because I trust Elvis as a man. He may have died in unhappy circumstances, but I'm sure inside he knew exactly what he was, or perhaps more importantly, exactly what he wasn't.
Elvis knew who he was and who he wasn't. In terms of this Christ connection, Elvis felt that the Spirit of God lives in all people.
People are mythologizing Elvis and are trying to express in much conventional, archetypal, universal religious language what Elvis has meant for their inner lives, just as they did with Jesus, just as they did with Muhammad. People have somehow found the sacred in Elvis, strange as it may seem.
But I don't want him tarnished. I have far more respect for him, it seems to me, than someone who might fall before him and worship him, because I don't think Elvis would have liked that.